Okay, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
today
sir.
I will start branching. Actually, in C branch already branch low, everything is over. So anyway, So I have already told that in a program, let's say, in a program, you are writing the main functions or whatever it may be. Then inside that you are writing the statement, right? 1, 2, 3, and so on. So usually in C, what happened? Start from the beginning, the statements executed one by one from top to bottom like this way. But sometimes it is required that statement 2 will not be executed always, or out of statement 2 and statement 3, I want to execute either statement 2 or statement 3. So for doing all these activities, I need to take help of a branching statement. Okay. So C provides branching with the help of if statement, if else statement, then nesting of if else statement, and else if ladder, and switch statement. So these are the branching statement available in C. So we'll discuss one by one. So first let me take if. If you are taking if, the statement, these are all compound statement. All are compound statement. Compound statement. So you have so far come across function call, variable declaration, arithmetic expressions, logical expressions. All are simple statement, right? But this if, else if, else if ladder, switch, these are all compound statement. So the signature of if is like this: if, then some condition you will write. If the condition is true, then you execute the body of the statement. So this is if block, you can say. So if, then some condition within parenthesis, then curly bracket start and curly bracket end. Within that, you can write the body of the if block. Okay, so let me take example. If x is greater than 10, print x. If x is greater than 10, print x. So if, then the conditions, if is a keyword, then conditions x is greater than 1 means if x is greater than 10, then execute this statement. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So within if block or within the body of the if block, if only one statement will be there, then this curly bracket is optional. If more than one statement will be there, then you need to put the curly bracket. So here I am writing only one statement inside the if block. So this curly bracket, no need to put. Even though if you are putting also, no issue. Either you can put the curly bracket or not put. It's up to you. Okay. So this is if. Now next one is if else. If else. If else statement. This is also a compound statement. Here the signature is like this. If condition, then if the condition is true, then body 1 you execute. Else body 2 execute. So either you execute this body 1 or body 2, but not both. If condition is true, then execute body 1, otherwise execute body 2. I can take an example of if else. Examples. If x modulo division 2 equal to 0, then printf x, or you can write percentile d. Printf percentile d is even. Else, so if you are starting the curly bracket, you have to end it. So otherwise error will be there. Else, printf, so you can start and end. Percentile d is odd. So is that clear? That means if x is divisible by 2, then print x is even. Otherwise, print x is odd. If else, means if the condition is true, then execute this statement. One or many statement you can write inside the if block. This is else block. Here also you can write one or many statement. If you are writing one statement, then curly bracket is optional. Is that clear? If else.
Yes, sir.
Now next is nesting of if else. Nesting of if else. Nesting of if else. Nesting of if else. So nesting of if else means if inside if or else if inside if else, if else, if inside if or if else inside if else. This is called nesting. So like this, if condition 1, then you execute statement 1, statement 2, and so on. Then here one more if may be there, if condition 2, then statement 3, statement 4, else, statement 5, else, statement 6, like this. If inside if. This is called nesting. Okay. Is that clear? If the condition 1 is true, then you can execute these two statements. Then come down and check condition 2. If condition 2 is execute statement 3 and 4. Otherwise, execute statement number 5. And if the condition 1 is false, then execute statement number 6. This is just like your literal English meaning. You can do it like this. Any issue in this nesting of if else? Please respond.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can we say if else inside if nesting function?
Yes. Inside if another if will be there, inside another if, 3, 4, n level of hierarchy will be there. No issue.
No, sir. Inside if I write if else.
Yes, you can do so. That is also nesting.
Okay, sir.
Sir, if in else I write if.
Yeah, anything you can do. Inside else also you can write if. No issue. Inside else also you can write if. I am writing a small program. Let's say check a given year is leap year or not. So leap year, leap year, what is the requirement?
Must be divisible by 4.
Divisible by 4, but not divisible by 100. Or what you can do? Divisible by 400. If it is divisible by 400, then it's a leap year. Okay. But if it is not divisible by 400, then you need to check whether it is divisible by 100 or not. Okay. So you can write it in using nesting. You can write it in many different ways. Let me write with the help of nesting. So if year is divisible by 400. Year is divisible by 400. Then what? Percentile D is leap year. Any doubt in this? Year is leap year. Does it make sense? If it is divisible by 400, then it's a leap year. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Then else. A lot of different ways you can write. I am writing else k in the if. If it is year is divisible by 100, divisible by 100, sorry, divisible by 100. Or not divisible. Better you write down, you are writing leap year, na? Sorry. Sorry. Not divisible by 100. Not equal to 0. Else, if this is not equal, not divisible by 0, then you check if you are divisible by 4, then printf leap year. Percentile D is leap year. Okay. If it is divisible by 4, then it's a leap year. Else, if it is not divisible by 4, printf percentile D is not a leap year. Okay. Else, you can write if it is divisible by 100, then percentile D is not a leap year. Are you getting me? First, you are checking whether it is divisible by 400 or not. If it is divisible by 400, then it's a leap year, no issue. Otherwise, what you need to check whether it is divisible by 100 or not. If it is not divisible by 100, you need to check. If it is divisible by 100, then it is not a leap year. And if it is not divisible by 100, you check whether it is divisible by 4 or not. If it is divisible by 4, it's a leap year. Otherwise, it is not a leap year. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
So this is nesting. Na? This is nesting of if else. So let me write the program. Yeah. New project, console applications. Next. See. Next. Nesting. Oh, yours is CS, na? nesting. Nesting if else. So is this visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You also parallelly write the code. You have laptop with you, so you write the code parallelly. Okay. You also write the code parallelly. So in this case, what you are doing? First, you are asking to enter here. Because here you are taking whether it's a leap or not. Then take this percentile D. Percent here. There is an integer. Let us assume that it's an integer. Okay. And you are writing the if else. So if what we got? If your is divisible by 400, then you are simply writing printf percentile D is a leap year. Full stop. Percentile D is a leap year. And if this condition is not true, so else if you can directly write like this way also. If year is not equal to 0, sorry, your modular division 100 is not equal to 0. If it is not divisible by 100, then you need to check if whether it is divisible by 4 or not. If here is divisible by 4 or not. Yes. Okay. Else you write down it is not a leap year, right? This is the program. If it is divisible by 400, then it is a leap year. If it is not divisible by 100, then check whether it is divisible by 4 or not. If it is divisible by 4, then it's a leap year. If it is not divisible by 4, then printed percentile D is not a leap year. It's not a leap year. Okay. Else, if it is divisible by 100 also is not a leap year. So this bracket is also optional. Look at this. I am removing the optional bracket. You can put or it's optional. This is also optional. This is also optional. You can put bracket or not. One statement after if or else bracket is not required. So if you will enter a year, any year, let's say 200 I am entering, it is not a leap year. But if you are entering 800, then it's a leap year because it is divisible by 4. If you are entering 84, it is a leap year. But if it is you are entering 1999, it is not a leap year. Okay, so is that clear? This nesting.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Satwik Pandya, can you show your screen? Share your screen. Satwik,
I don't have any idea how to do that, sir.
you don't know screen sharing.
No, sir.
Roshan Das,
Yes, sir. Sharing.
share your screen.
Sir.
Good. So you are also writing the code parallelly, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are writing it using compound statement, logical
Yes,
and relational. You are combining. It's good, no issue. Yeah,
Yes.
good. Roshan, you can leave now. If not leave, you don't share your stop sharing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, be there. Roshan, are you there? Yeah. Sneha Mandal, can you share your
Yes, sir.
screen?
Yes, sir. Sir, is it visible?
No. Yeah, it is coming. You are using laptop, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So all of you, those who have laptop, those who don't have any options, but those who have laptop, please, it's my sincere request, you use the laptop. Yeah, show your programs,
Yes,
Sneha.
sir.
Show your program.
Yes,
Code
sir.
block.
Is it visible?
This is not code blocks, I think.
No, sir. This is not code blocks.
So I told use code blocks now.
Okay, sir.
Okay, it is free, open source, so you can easily install it. 5 minutes it will take. I have
But
shared.
actually, it is asking for some paths to get installed. Means I had installed it. It is in my
You are
laptop.
using a Unix system or a Windows 10?
Windows 11.
Windows, no path required, nothing. You go next, it will be done.
Okay, sir. Sir, actually, it is means
You
giving issue with the
talk with
installation. I had installed it. It is here only. Code blocks it is in my laptop only. But
run it, code blocks.
yes, sir.
Yeah, click code blocks. It is there in desktop
Yes,
icon.
yes. It was giving issue with the installation.
From where you took this source code?
Sir, actually from the internet only.
No, I shared something in my Google Classroom.
Okay,
You take
okay,
it from
sir.
there. You install it
Okay,
if
sir.
it is not working, and take the source which I have given.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Why you stop? Just I want to see
Yes, sir.
what is the issue I want to see. It's taking time, na?
Yes, sir.
It's taking too much time. My code blocks is taking. Which processor you are using?
Sir, i-Core 5. i5, sorry.
Then see, mine is i3. i3 is faster than i5.
That should not means i5 should be faster. I don't know why it is.
And
Yes,
those who have not taken laptop, I just check Amazon just 2 days back. Yeah, three i3 machines with 8 GB RAM and 256 SSD is available with 37,000, I think 37 or 38,000. It's a good option. i3 machine with 8 GB RAM and 256 GB SSD. Those who don't have laptop, they can go for that. And that is more than sufficient. No need to go for any higher versions. Yeah. So anyway, so you can stop sharing. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Satvik, Sabyasachi Singh. Saumesh Mahanti, are you there? Saumesh Mahanti. Saumesh. Saumesh Mahanti. Are you there? Rudradev Pradhan. Rudradev Pradhan. Ravi Saves.
Yes, sir, I am there, but I am doing on another laptop because my operating system of this laptop, the Linux, has crashed. So if you allow me for 2 minutes, I can
No, no need to do
end
it.
the meeting from here and join from the another one.
No, no, not required, but you don't cheat me. You are cheating me means you are cheating yourself. Okay, that's only you remember and proceed accordingly. Okay, Ayush Singh, are you there? Ayush? Ayush Singh.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm not using, yes, sir, I'm not using code blocks. I'm using online compiler. I'm showing.
see what I told in the beginning.
Sir,
It's up to you, whatever, you are free to do anything, okay?
yes,
But
sir.
in my class, it is a strict requirement, not you don't, I'm not giving option to you that I use this or that or that. I'm strictly telling that use code blocks.
Okay,
That is
sir.
you have to follow. And once the semester is over, you are free to do in the rest of your life, another 70, 80 years, whatever you live, you can use any other operating system.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But in my class or in my lab, you have to use code blocks.
Yes, sir.
Don't go for online. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Install it. How long it will take? Install it. That is never compare. You cannot compare your own compiler which is installed in your machine with the online compiler.
Yes, sir.
Impossible to compare.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. You can stop sharing.
Okay, sir.
Pratyush Priyadarshan. Pratyush Priyadarshan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Can you share your screen? Yeah, you are using, I think you are also using code blocks. Good. So you write parallelly, whatever I am writing, you also write. Okay, otherwise you will not learn.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Fine. So do it. Anyway, you have at least you are using, it's good. Okay, very good. Pratyush, you can stop sharing. Mona Lisa Panda. Mona Lisa, are you there?
Yes, I'm doing it on phone, not on laptop.
You don't have laptop or you are having
Sir, I
laptop?
have, sir, I have, but at the moment I'm using phone.
This is not allowed. Okay. If you don't have, then there is a different issue. But if you have laptop and intentionally you are connecting through cell phone, that is not allowed. You have to connect through the laptop in particularly C class. Once again, I am telling, programming class connect using laptop and you parallelly do the activities whatever teacher in lab and theory. Okay. And for physics, chemistry, mathematics, it is also very good if you are connecting through laptop. But if you are connecting through cell phone, you cannot see the slide, or the screen. And only listening is of no use. You have to parallelly work. Okay. So in physics, chemistry, mathematics, you definitely see it with a pen and paper. So whatever teacher is writing, you have to write parallelly. I think in your class 12, you do all these things. But when you reach to the VTech, you have forgot everything. Okay, next is Naisarika Subudhi. Please share your screen. Are you there, Naisarika Subudhi? Naisargika, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm there. My
Please
question.
share your screen.
Yes, sir.
You are using laptop or cell phone?
Laptop I'm using.
Then you have any issue in sharing?
Yes, sir. I don't know why it's not able to share.
You have connected. You can see a button. Let me show you. You just see this. Can you see this button?
Sir, now is it showing?
Yeah. Now I share. I have to stop sharing first. Then only I can. I think your program is visible. Yeah. Good. You are using code blocks. Yeah. It's fine. And very good. You can now stop sharing.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Actually, don't. It will not laugh. I will show something. What is the meaning of online lecture? My screen is visible to you.
Yes, sir. No.
So somebody has shared this with me. This will happen. Okay, it will not follow whatever I am telling. I think you got it. Okay. So if I am shouting only, there is no meaning. Okay. You have to catch parallelly. Anyway, come back. So what next? Nesting of if else, yeah, else if ladder. Else if ladder. So what is else if ladder? My screen is visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Else if ladder. So in case of else if ladder, what happened? The structure is like this: if some condition, then execute some block or body one or whatever you can write. Then else if another condition, condition number 2, then execute body 2. Else if another condition, then execute body 3 or whatever it may be, and so on. And finally one else will be there, body n. Nth body will execute. Are you getting me? So if condition 1 is true, execute body 1. Else come to the condition number 2. If condition number 2 is true, then execute body 2. If that is also false, condition number 2 is also false, then come to condition number 3, and so on. And finally, one else will be there. That is called else if ladder. Equivalent code is there, that is called switch. Switch almost look like this, but in this case, what will happen? Switch, then some expression will be there, switch expression, and this expression leads to an integer value. Expression leads to an integer value. If it leads to an integer value, then this is also a compound statement. A integer is called value of the case. So case 1, case 2, up to case n may be there. And finally, default will be there. So this expression return the one of these value 1, 2, 3 or up to n. Then you can execute body 1, then put a break, then body 2, then put a break, and so on. Finally, body default, whatever it may be. And finally, no need to put any break. Can you compare these two? else if ladder with switch case. This expression must return an integer value, that is the limitations, and the integer value will be either 1, 2, 3, 4 up to n. Then depending on which value this expression give, you have you can execute one of the body. Is that clear? Anyone can respond, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
sir.
This break is compulsory. So if you will not write break, okay, if you are not writing break, what will happen? If expression return 1 also, all the statements followed by this will be executed till it is not getting a break statement. So break is, that's why necessary. Okay. Fine. So do you have class after this?
Yes, sir. There's
Maths
we have
Maths
maths class.
class.
I think you don't have any class. I have seen the timetable.
No,
Is there
sir.
any-
We have maths class.
Sir, maths class is there.
In timetable it is not there.
Yes, sir. It is there.
Sir, it is
Who
there.
will take the
Is
math
there
class?
Shanta ma'am, Sunanda ma'am?
Santa ma'am will take the class. Why is Santa ma'am? Let me call her. Mobile. Madam, I think COVID positive. She will take class.
Sir, I have asked ma'am. She just replied me that she would take class.
Let me call her.
Yes, sir.
Let one wait for a minute.
Sure, sir.
हाँ मैडम क्लास में ଆପଣ ଦେହ ଭଲ ପା ଖାଲି 10 ମିନିଟ୍ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଗୋଟେ ଅଧାରେ ଚାଲିଛି ତ 10 ମିନିଟ୍ସ ପରେ ଆପଣ ଜଏନ୍ କରିବେ ହଁ ମୁଁ ପିଲାଙ୍କୁ କହିଦେଉଛି 10 ମିନିଟ୍ସ ଓକେ ହଁ 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 Okay, you will join the class after 10 minutes, okay? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So you join math class after 10 minutes. I'll take another 10 minutes. Okay. So.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, your screen is not fully visible.
Then you should tell immediately.
No,
Sorry,
sir, it is visible.
No, sir, not visible. Not visible, sir.
Not visible, sir.
Is this visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So compare the else if ladder with switch case. So here if condition 1, if condition